Best online training match. Special match. Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 1, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Steals back a chance. Jumps up. Jumps. The throw missed. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to burnout triggered. They've knocked him out of the air. Life lead is there. Punch cannon spike. Both sides. Yo, critical out. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Execute. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Barely blocks the jump in. Nails the anti-air. Denies the low heavy. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Knockdown. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Avoids getting cornered. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off in overdrive. Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Grabs and throws him away. That throw will do some good damage. Shows a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reaching, experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. How will they utilize this? Got him up against the wall and the stud is there. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a connects with the throw. Zones with the fireball. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna... Solid anti-air! Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up! Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Cannon spike! Oh, here we go! Player 2 drops them from the air! Drives in back, misses! Sets up with the jump in! Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art! This is a bad situation to be in. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. This is gonna hurt! Oh, combo! Let's go! Connects with the throw! They're in range. We gonna... I can't believe it! Breaking them shins with the low heavy. Critical art is on deck. Are you kidding me? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The jump-in is denied. Nice read with the cannon spike. Scrapping it out up close. Throws aren't working here. Brushes off the throw. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Heading into the end KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. Can't tech the throw. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Scrapping it out up close. Gets a risky buck in. Super Art hits him with a stop and pop. Experiencing burnout. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Slams the super. Time for dessert. What a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning of
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Staves off the cross-up. Track that jump nicely. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump-in is denied. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Got their eye on the air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Looking for a chance. Jumps up. Backs away. not about that BFF life right now. Jump. Barely blocks the jumping. Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Super Art on deck drops them. Back and whiffs. They're wide open. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Amazing. Player 2, clutch anti-air. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Critical Art is on deck. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jump. Anti-air in the clutch. Crowns him from above. Excellent damage on that. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They just said, get that jumpin' out of here. Any throw will whiff at that. This can lead to some big damage. Adds a bit of OD spice. A jump in. Drops them. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their Super Art. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. What are they gonna do? And whiffs. They're wide open. Drops them from the air. Jump goes to the air. Noticeable life lead. Sets up with the jump in. Dash! Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Break through with the throw. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Here comes a new challenger. Online ranked match. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This is fight. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Trips them up. Starts with a jump in. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Taking stock. Life lead makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. Hidden variable? Burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Smart play with the throw. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Spreads them out. Time to get tricky. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Overdrive. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Are we going to see a comeback here? Had the radar up and running. A quick breather. Time to reassess the situation. Medium kick. Hold your breath. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Bumps up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. A quick breather. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. There's a change of side. Gets the back throw to turn things around. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Big throws. Max SA gauge bears in overdrive shorty. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Like burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps in. Connects with the throw. Solar plexus straight. Looking for a hold. Both sides getting the practice out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Did well to get the buff in. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Strings it all together. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Very solid corner switch. Drive usage is back up in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to buff up while they can. Decides to meet them in the air. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 chases them down. Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Hits them with a stopping block. Transverse. The hit will connect. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Which fighter will control the pace of the hits the drive? Impact squash. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Both fighters have a full super meter. Reads the jump in perfectly. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Wall flat into the guard plate. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Oh, snipe. Here comes the huge chance after that wall splat. Snares him with the wrong verse. Overhead. No! Critical art now? That's gonna leave him rattled. You need guts to pull that off. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Was hungry for the grab. Burns the drive gauge. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. What are they thinking here? Player 1 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump-in is denied. Goes to the overdrive. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Time's the only thing moving here. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Oh, easy tag. Going on the offensive? Will that drive impact get punished? Genius read. That's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Opts to continue the experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player 1, they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Transverse. The hit delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Knocked them out of the air. Getting ready to be thrown to the side. Player 2 needs to use crown them from flatlines in. Player 2 brings it.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Goes for the fireball. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 with the life lead. All right, what's coming up next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Squeezes the gauge. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Decides to buff up while they can. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? This is a critical experiencing burnout. Player one can't afford mistakes without that. They're going for the super KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Jump? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Going in? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. What'll happen here? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Both fighters in there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Gotta do this. Come on. This round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Cross-up block. Track that jump nicely. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. What are they thinking here? Still slugging it out here. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one chases them down. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. The jump-in is denied. Grabs him. Player one in trouble with no drive. KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Drive boosted Hadouken. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Side switch in the corner. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. He throws them. Knockdown and tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Life lead is there. All in with a rush. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Real win.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can...
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed down. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Definitely shuts out the jumping. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Heats it up with a combo into super. Life lead opens up. Tree glide. Jumps. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 needs to hold out until they're in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks to drop him to earth. Gets the jump in. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What's the next move? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Smart play with the throw. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Blocks it. Jumps anti-air in the clutch. Player 2 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that round. All in with a rush. Breaker. Both sides getting ready. Sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. Scuffle. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Charges up the plasma. A single hit will do it. Flatlines up. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Tree glide. Reads them. Player 2 has the life advantage. Time to sit on the lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. We are near the end of the round. And a super active. They saw a path and they took it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throwing some shade. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Dashes forward. Scrapping it out up close. Jinx. Jumps. Orbalize. Knockdown and backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Picks up the counter. Uses their drive gauge. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Anti-air in the clutch. Knocked them out of the air. Okay, nobody blink. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do kick out of nowhere. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Still slugging it out here. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Nails the anti-air. Decides to buff up while they can. Gets the jump in.
Pay attention.
Sneaks in the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sticks the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Can't tech the throw. That attack landed but springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Grabs and throws them away. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Life lead is there with a super art. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Man connects with the throw. Please, parry. Oh, ooh, what a smart throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Oh, the throw connects. Hits the drive. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player two with the rhythm, owning that space. Anti-air in the clutch. Links it. Solid anti-air. Player one can't let this shimmer. They gotta start cooking. All in with a rush. There's a burnout. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Oh, damn! Super hit! All over? Ooh, we're not done here! What's this Shinku Hado gonna do? Goes all out! They're just gonna go for it with the super throw heavy out of nowhere! Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that